Live from Austin, Texas, with host Rosie Newberry. Local trends, shopping, and more. This is Studio 512.
The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by MedVet Austin. Every week we introduce you to a new furry friend looking for their forever home in our MedVet Austin Pet of the Week. This time around we're joined by Austin Pets Alive volunteer Steve Garcia, who has a sweet boy asleep in my arms named Tupperware with him. Tupperware is a snuggler. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing really well, and I'm so glad you brought this sweet baby who I'm hoping will find his forever home today.
He's got to.
Yeah.
And with his name Tupperware, we were just talking about it that this time of year, who couldn't use a little bit more Tupperware in their house, right? So
That's a really good point. But you guys like to name litters, kind of in groups, and it makes their names catchy, that sort of thing. But Tupperware would maybe be open to his name not forever being Tupperware.
They're trying at his foster home. They're actually calling him Twix, which is a great name.
It's a great name for
that
him.
might be another option for him.
Yeah, and he's responding well to it. So tell us a little bit about Tupperware and how you came to have him.
Well, Tupperware came to us from Bastrop. He was part of a litter that was found on the streets. He is a parvo survivor, so he's been through kind of a rough road, but he found a great foster home pretty quickly, and he's been doing great. He is doing pretty well with his potty training. He is crate trained, so and as you see, a super cuddle bug.
Super cuddle bug. He just lovingly went from your arms to mine back and forth, and he'll sleep on anybody new that's a brand new friend.
Yeah, and they're all
which is
friends.
Amazing. Yeah, and I think it's great that at the foster home he's got right now, he's getting access to spending time with dogs that are of different sizes, and he's doing well with it.
Yeah, there's a lab and a pug that he's living with. He's also got 2 teenagers that he's dealing with, so super easy to fit into any home. He is a very active dog, so he probably needs someone who's going to have that energy, can focus, and give him some training, a little bit of exercise. But he, like as you see, he can easily settle down when it's time to settle down.
Yeah, his foster mom says of the continuum of puppies, he is definitely on the calmer side of things. Yeah,
definitely.
And speaking of him being a puppy, can you tell me about how old he is, how big he is, and how big we think he'll get?
He is actually going to turn 3 months old tomorrow. Aww. And he's considered a hound medium mix, so he's probably going to be around 45, 50. It's hard to tell, but you can tell from his paws he's got a little bit of growing to do.
A little bit of growing to do right now, y'all. He has that sweet puppy smell, which I think is so adorable. Let's talk about what the adoption process is like, because certainly if you've already got dogs at the house, we want to make sure that this is a really good fit.
Right. So anytime you find a dog on our site, you go to the adoption drop-down menu, and it'll show you all the dogs. You can schedule a meet and greet with them, and if you do have dogs, we are going to ask you to bring the dogs down so we can make sure it's going to be a good fit. That's our main goal, is to make sure it's a good fit for the dog more than anything else.
Mm-hmm. But during that meet and greet opportunity, you get to spend some time with the dog, see if your personality is aligned, your dog's personality is aligned.
Absolutely.
And you get to spend a little time together.
Right, and you get a taste of what it's going to be like once you get them in the home. And that's really what's important. Is it's not just a lot of times people get a dog and it's like, oh, well, this is fun. It's when we get into the rhythm of things. So we want to kind of see early on, this is what you can expect. Make your expectations kind of reasonable.
Yeah, and not everyone is in a situation where they can, oh, he woke up for just a second and right back to sleep, y'all. There we go. Oh, precious boy. Oh, he's so sweet. If people aren't in a situation where they can adopt this Christmas, they still have the option to volunteer, foster, help you out in other ways.
Lots of ways. So even with our cats, we're looking for people who can step in and give us a little help. In fact, one of our events coming up soon is the Home Not Alone activity. And we're looking to find any opportunity to get the dogs out of shelter. So if you are looking to foster, if you're not ready to foster, we can even use babysitters, because some of our fosters are going to be out of town. And so if you just have like 2 or 3 days that you can offer, that's a great way to kind of dip your toe in the water and see if it's something you might want to do for us later.
Oh,
and we really appreciate the fosters, because that's how we find out the details about what they're like in the home, who do they get along with, and that sort of thing.
Especially because being back at the shelter, dogs can really act differently. It's way more stressful situation. And so getting them in a home environment really helps.
Yeah, and you've got eyes on them 24/7 at home, so it's easier for us to get a good read on what kind of dog they're going to be and find the right place where we're able to place them a little bit better because we have that information.
Absolutely. Okay, so we've talked about Home Not Alone. Talk to me about what's going on with your thrift stores coming up.
Well, every month, second Saturday of every month, we have Second Chance Saturday, and so we'll have some specials. I think it's 30% off at all of our stores. And what's really great, from 11 to 2 at our 5 thrift stores, we'll have some dogs there for adoption. So you can stop by to pick up a couple of bargains and go home with a new best friend.
Oh, okay. So it's possible that Tupperware might be at the Old Torf location this Saturday, but I don't want that to happen. I want him to be adopted between here and there. This sleepy little boy, he's so precious, and I hope everybody can see his little Christmas bow because he's ready for a family at Christmas
He is so
time.
ready.
All right. Thank you so much, Steve.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. For more information on adopting Twix or Tupperware, whatever you want to call him, he'll answer to it. And details on upcoming events, visit austinpetsalive.org. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by MedVet Austin.